college. She was there her first year. Decided to take her there. She goes and orders a salad. A salad is not something that is regularly ordered in this place. And if I remember correctly, may have garnered a funny look from the guy who was taking the order. Like, what? Do we even have that on the menu? Yes, we do. Okay, so we'll make you a salad. But it was kind of funny that this one guy that was putting together her salad, I had noticed him making it. And he's sitting here with like, it looked like it could have been government cheese. And I'm not down in government cheese. We've had that in my house, so I'm not looking down on anybody. But this guy has these slices, those regular sandwich slices, and he's literally peeling them piece by piece and laying it on her salad and doing it this decorative way with the cherry tomatoes and everything cut. And look, this guy was working with such excellence that didn't make sense for Big Mike's. I don't know where he is today. I don't even know if he's still there. But the guy was doing something that I literally marveled like a miracle of Christ in this place. Even with bad resources, this guy, because I don't even think the cheese was real. It wasn't real. It was made with something. I don't know what it would take to melt it, for crying out loud. But it was on this salad, and it was just the funniest thing. But what excellence this guy, he didn't know we were watching him. He's sitting there, you know, patiently doing this. And I just looked at that and went, wow, isn't that something? And a lot of people take the opposite attitude when it comes to what it is that they get up and do every day. They go there with a bad attitude. They hate life. And like I said, I don't believe it's God's will that any of you go to work to a job that you hate for 40 years just so you can retire and start doing and start living at that point to do what you really want to do. It's a tool. It's a place where you can put yourself in a position to be used by God. You know, I'd read a story a while back about Michelangelo was commissioned by the Pope to paint the Sistine Chapel. Heather and I had the good fortune of seeing that a few years ago. We were out in Rome, and you're not supposed to take pictures, but I turned the flash up and I was just kind of taking pictures unbeknownst to the rest of them. Some good, some bad, but nonetheless, very, very, very special place, I believe, on the earth. You go there, very quiet, very reverent, very beautiful. But Michelangelo did not skimp on a square inch of the place, from the walls to the ceilings and everything. When he was asked to do this, and he wasn't even a painter, he was a sculptor by trade, as an artist. That's what he felt. That's what he was gifted to do. But he went ahead, you know, under this request of the Pope and started the work. And it was said that he was painting dark corners, and that some of the people that were with him saying, why are you even doing that? No one's ever going to see. No one's ever going to know. He said, I'll know. More importantly, God will see. He ended up destroying his eyes, ruining one of his arms in the process, because it took him something like 4 years to do it. And a great deal of it was him on his back looking up, painting. But he understood that God sees the dark places of our lives, the places when no one else is looking. And you know, we're going to get our rewards according to that. Jesus himself said, if you do your good deeds out for everybody else to see, that's all the reward you're going to get. He says, but when we do what we do in private, when no one else is looking, God will reward that publicly. You know, you go through enough things. You guys have been to restaurants and stuff like that. You know when you've had a good service person or not. We go out of our way to bless service people when they do a good job with a good attitude. They deserve it. You know, we want to reward that kind of behavior. We're just people. How much more God? Well, we're closing in on it. You know, you can be anointed right where you are. Like I was saying, people sometimes wait for a platform. But in Exodus 31, just to give you an idea of what I've been yelling about for the last 40 minutes. Exodus 31. It goes on to read. Exodus 31, verse 1. It says, Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, See, I have called by name Bezalel, the son of Uri, the son of Hur, of the tribe of Judah. And I have filled him with the Spirit of God in wisdom, in understanding, in knowledge, and in all manner of workmanship, to design artistic works, to work in gold and silver and bronze, and cutting jewels for setting, and carving wood, and to work in all manner of workmanship. You can stop there. He goes on a little bit about some of the other guys that were with him. But what a thing for God to say, look, I've called this person by name. I've equipped him with my Spirit and have given him vision to do all it is that I'm asking you to do, Moses. I have somebody in your court who can make these things a reality. This guy wasn't a gifted orator. He wasn't a speaker. He wasn't a preacher. He wasn't a priest. He wasn't doing anything like that. But God called this work just as holy, just as significant to what God was looking to perform for Israel at the time. And wherever it is that you are, whatever it is that you're doing, you can do with the Spirit of God. You have all the resources deposited in you to do it. To do it with excellence. And when it's done with excellence, it brings God glory. It's not going to be always found in a message that's preached. The glory of God's not always just going to be found when we worship with a guitar. It means that we get up, we show up every day, we're on time, we have a good attitude where we're at, we go the extra mile, we don't quit when nobody's looking. You know, maybe you're getting off at 4 o'clock, but you've already been done with the day at 2. And then you just kill time and do whatever. Go on Facebook, you know, for the next 2 hours. Play Farmville. You're going to see me on Farmville one of these days, but I'm going to burn the farm down. If anybody's on Facebook, you get those Farmville updates. Oh, they just, you know, watered their crops or fertilized their crops. I'm going to be up there. I burned Farmville down, baby. Sorry. It's a personal thing you can see. Look, you can get up every day and be anointed. It's funny. Just to kind of brag on my wife. You know, Heather, when I met her, was working as a sales rep for her company. She's been there now almost 9 years. She was just named Senior VP last couple of weeks. 2 weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago. And you know what? She's in that position. She'll still come home at 4 o'clock and make dinner. I do laundry. There's a little division of duties in our house. But, and I referee the kids. But you know what? She's gone every morning, full of purpose, anointed by God. God has just opened up door after door, of favor, after promotion after promotion, because she's faithful. Now, great, she's smart and married up. There's no doubt about that. In which case, somebody married down, but hopefully she never figures it out. But every morning, gets up, you know, anointed by God, filled with the Holy Ghost, out there doing work, and God is just rewarding like crazy. And that's all part of us, you know, making the decision to start the church, stuff like that. God's just removed every excuse that I may have for saying, well, I can't come in here and give it everything I got, or I can't have vision for this. You know,